Hi everybody, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel and to another jewelry tutorial. So I have two pairs of earrings to share today using these little square or diamond shaped beading hoops. Would help if I was in frame, wouldn't it? So if you've seen a few of my videos and my Amazon videos, you've seen different shapes and sizes of these. I love them. You can use them for a variety of projects. So I have a few different sizes today and we're going to use all three of them. Okay, so we are going to go through our supplies and get started. Okay, so for our first pair of earrings, this is what we are going to be making. Super cute. Okay, so I am using two of the different sizes of these beading hoops. This is how they come. So you've got three different sizes in here. Okay, so you got four different sizes in here. I did mark the sizes on my baggies so I would know what they are. So today I'm using a 12 millimeter and then a 25 millimeter for these ones. Okay, so I have 4 millimeter fire polished beads in these in this pretty pink color. I have a teardrop. It is sideways horizontally drilled. I have some tiny jump rings and my ear wires, and I have a scrap piece of wire, 26 gauge, might be 24, I don't remember. I just keep my scrap wire in this little box and then just dig for a piece when I need it. Okay, so first we're going to take our piece of wire, straighten it out just a little bit. We are going to wire wrap our little fire polished onto our beading hoop. So we're going to start out wrapping the wire around the side. We're going to leave a little bit of a tail. I'm going to hold the longer end of the wire and wrap with the tail to start with. I'm going to wrap it about 2 times. Squeeze them together and make them neat. I'm just going to give that wire a little tug, make sure it's tight on there, and then we're going to leave a little tail there for easy holding. Okay, so I'm going to put one of our fire polished on there, if I could find the hole. Okay. Bring it all the way down. My wire turned on me. There we go. Okay. Now we got it straight. Okay, so we're going to wrap them along the top of the beading hoop on the inside. Okay, so you got a good hold of it. I'm going to wrap that behind and over. And I wrapped mine 2 times. So when you have that second wrap coming over your beading hoop, you're going to add on your other beads. I'm going to make it lay on the top of that beading hoop. And bring it around and behind. We're going to wrap it and bring it around so that your wire is on the top of your beading hoop. I hope I was in frame that whole time. Okay, so add that one on there, lay it on the hoop, wrap it around. Okay, so that's what we've got, holding the beads so tight, indenting on my finger. Okay, so I'm gonna add the next one on, chase it around my mat. Okay. Push them over a little bit. We're gonna wrap that one around the other side. Okay, so just going to adjust them a little bit and push them a little closer together without breaking them. Okay, and then wrap that around so it is on the top. And we're going to add on our next beads. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Give it 2 wraps. Pick up our next bead. And wrap those. Okay, so we've got 2 more beads to wrap on here. Okay, so now we're going to have to scoot our beads down again on that side so that we can get to that last bead in there. Just give them a little zhuzh over. Okay. Get that last bead. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze in there. So we are going to go ahead and wrap this wire onto the other side of our beading hoop, and it's going to match that one. So we're going to give that one 2 wraps as well. Okay. So we've got 3 wraps on that side, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it one more time. Okay, so that is what we got for that. I'm going to go ahead and trim these wires. On the back. Okay, so I'll keep that little piece right there. And then we are going to just make sure we don't have any pokies sticking out. So we're just going to squeeze down the ends of the wire we just trimmed. Okay. So there's our beaded diamond shape. Okay, so next we're going to take our piece of wire and we are going to wrap our little teardrop. So we're going to slide that on there. My wire's kind of bent up, so I'm going to straighten it a little bit. Okay. We're going to leave a little bit poking out, and then we're going to bend those pieces across the top of our teardrop. Give it a little squeeze to make sure they are flat up there. So we're going to take our pliers, and right where those cross, we are going to bend our longer wire up, and then we are going to wrap the shorter wire around a couple times just to lock it into place. And then we're going to trim that wire. Okay, so got a little pokey right there. Fix that. Okay, so there is the first part of our wrap. So we're going to take our round nose pliers and we're going to make our loop. So we're going to grab just above those wraps we just made. We're going to bend our wire away. Sorry, I just yawned. Rotate our pliers, bend our wire around, rotate again, and then wrap them around. Straighten that up. Now I'm just going to take my wire and I'm going to wrap it around. You could be neat or messy. Apparently right now I'm going to be messy with my wraps because that one didn't wrap very well. I'm going to fix that because I really don't like it. Okay, so there's our wrap. We are going to trim our wire. I think it is time for new wire cutters. and squeeze that down. Make sure there's no pokies. Okay, so there is our wrapped teardrop. Okay, so now all we need to do is put it together. So I'm going to take my jump ring. I do have a teeny tiny one. If you want to use a little bit bigger one, you can. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to add on our bigger beading hoop, add on our teardrop, and then our smaller beading hoop, and we're going to close that up. Okay, I'm going to add on our ear wire, open that up, and then add our earring on there. Get my pliers out of the way. Okay, and there's our first pair of earrings. Cute. So cute. Okay, so I'm going to move those out of the way, and we're going to bring in our next pair of earrings, which are these ones with the little chain fringe on them. So for these I am using the, which one was this one? This is the, this one's the 20mm one, and the bigger one was the 25. Okay, I don't know if I said those backwards. Okay, so anyway, we've got our beading hoops, we have ear wire, eye pins, we have big and small jump rings. I have, how many pieces of chain do I have? I have 4 pieces of chain. Let me grab my ruler. These are 1.5 inches long, so altogether you would need 8. So I have one little beigey iridescent pearl. Well, you would need 2, and then some beige fire polished 4mm beads. Okay, so I do want to add that the beading hoops did come from Amazon, but all of the other beads, the pink ones, and these pearls and fire polish, all came from Dollar Bead Box, except for the teardrops. Those came from somewhere else. I can't remember where it is. But anyway, so forgot my other scrap piece of wire. You're going to need another scrap piece of wire, 24 or 26 gauge. So we've got that. Okay, so first what we're going to do is take our eye pin and add on our little pearl, and we are going to make our loop. We're just going to do simple loops for this one. Okay, I'm going to take our bigger jump ring, and we're going to open it up and add on our pieces of chain to make our little fringe. those on there. They are tiny holes and the little chain links. And that one don't want to go on there. There we go. I have to flip it around and close that. Okay, so there is our little fringy tassel. Okay, so I'm going to take our wire and we are going to wrap it onto our beading hoop. Remember, so you got your tail. I'm going to wrap that tail around a few times if I could grab it. Okay. Squeeze those together so they are nice and neat. Give it a little tug. Whoops. Get a little tug. Make sure it's tight. Okay, I'm going to wrap it one more time. So I've got 4 wraps on there. Okay, so that is what we got. So again, you are going to be, this is going to be the corner. I'll bring that wire underneath and I'm going to pick up a bead. And this time we are going to wrap on the bottom part of the beading hoop. Kind of bend your wire a little bit, wrap around. This time I only did 1 wrap around. And then get your other bead. Kind of bend your wire a little bit so that it sits on the beading hoop. Wrap that around there. So now you are on the other side of the beading hoop. And you're just going to wrap those 3 around that side. One wrap. You pick up another bead. Okay, wrap that around. And then grab your last bead. And wrap that. Okay, so now I'm going to straighten them out and then make our 4 wraps up here on the corner so that it matches the other side. Okay, so that's what we got for that. So now I'm going to push those wires to the back and trim them. Okay, so I do have like a little tiny piece of wire. I will save that because I'll use it for something else. Give that a squeeze. Okay. Drop it. Okay, so here we go. So that is done. Okay, so we are going to take our pearl. I'm going to open that up. And add that onto our beading hoop. Okay. Close up that loop. Here, go ahead and add on our little tassel. Okay, hold on, I put my chain on the wrong jump ring. Supposed to use the little jump ring. So got tiny jump ring. Although if you don't want to use the tiny jump rings, you can use a bigger jump ring. Just gonna add those on there real quick. Okay, and then close that up. Okay, now we're going to take our bigger jump ring. We're going to add on our little tassel we just made. And then our beading hoop. Get that in there. You want a bigger jump ring so that it fits over all of that. And then I'm going to add on our ear wire. Okay, so open it up. Add our earring on there, and then we're going to close it. Okay, so there's our, bring it up a little bit. Fix those. Okay, so there's our next pair of earrings. Okay, so I will put these earrings on the display and we'll take a look. Okay, so here are both of our pairs of earrings that we made. I think they both turned out super cute, two different designs using the beading hoops. If you have a favorite pair, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Also forgot to mention that I will leave the links for the beading hoops down below in the description if anybody is interested. Bye!